says junk with a capital J.
Mine didn't come up.
You hadn't bought a new one yet, Shane?
I hope my wife just heard that.
So she'll buy you a new one?
She'll order me a new one on Amazon or wherever
Mine
she gets
didn't
them from.
come up. What's up?
It's coming. It takes a few seconds to register. There's a delay.
Mine's a pretty good Amazon shopper too. I could probably.
Are you Amazon Prime?
Yes, sir.
Heck yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm not
You
really
need
sure.
to get you a waterproof one.
That one was waterproof.
Yeah, no. How come I can't find this?
I don't know.
Oh, hell. The whole damn thing's gone to hell since
It
I'm
says
here.
your daddy's watching.
First
one on here.
He's watching.
Oh, we got Brett Collins too.
Who's watching?
Uh-oh.
We're up to 6.
For some reason, I did something dumb. I got this new Facebook.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
That's new mode. It ain't cool.
Here we go. I got it now.
Of
All
course,
right.
you fire off, Brandon.
Hey man, it's early. I didn't get to see you last week. Apparently, you were sleeping on the beach, is what your dad said.
My
Yeah.
father wouldn't know.
He was probably right there beside of you.
He's lucky he's not asleep right now.
What you trying to say?
Old men go to bed early.
All right, here we are. Rusty Hooks Live, episode 11.
With the legend,
Which one?
Scott Hamrick.
That's
Scott
right.
The
Hamrick.
legend.
legend.
I think I'm not sure if he's a legend in his own mind or if he truly is a legend.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Legend in my own mind.
If anybody's wondering why Hamrick's sitting behind this belt, it's because he thinks he's already got the.
Oh, it's over. That belt is mine.
Here we go.
So let's have a little discussion about this belt here before we get into anything real serious.
Can I say one thing first, though?
Of course.
Probably not, but go ahead.
Go
A
ahead.
very wise elderly man once told me, loose lips sink ships. I hope your ship's full of holes.
Yeah,
Going
hey,
into
what's
this.
he trying to say
I don't
about
know what
that?
he's trying to say.
That's pretty bad there.
Are you
I
gonna
don't talk trash. I talk the truth.
Yeah. Man, you ain't talking nothing but trash.
Oh.
All right, anyway, about this belt here. For the people that do not know, we have a special challenge. It will be happening probably next week. Probably try to do some Facebook Live stuff with it while it's going on. The legend itself and DVD are going to have a heads-up tournament. We have not disclosed the location yet. No, you don't know where you're going.
Well, we got a
We're gonna
list.
Talk about the list of lakes.
Okay,
list.
but it's still a list.
It is
You
a
do
list.
not know.
No, I don't.
All right, so that being said,
Delete Norman.
they don't know.
No, you didn't
They,
scratch that one.
they were both allowed to come up with a list of, I think it was 4 lakes.
No, they got 5 apiece.
They got 5
Well,
lakes apiece that
well,
they got to choose from.
In David and Hamrick's, the way they operate, I said 4, but they each gave 5. So.
Okay, well, whatever.
Well, I said 4. Did he give 5? So I had to add one.
What-
I guess I ran through too many fingers.
Yeah, whatever. Either way, they were allowed to pick a list of lakes each, and then they had to show the list to the other one, and then the other guy was allowed to remove one of the lakes from the list. And I think David removed Norman from Hamrick.
No.
No,
I
here-
did
no,
not.
you
I
didn't?
got him right here.
Okay.
I scratched Lookout.
So David gave Lake Murray in South Carolina, Columbia
Okay.
area. Lake Wiley, which is right down the road.
Right.
Lake Watery, which is in South Carolina as well.
Yeah, which is going dry at the moment.
Lake Russell, which I don't know how to get to that lake.
Man, there's no good way to get there. It's 3 hours. Doesn't matter.
High
It's
Rock,
a good lake.
It is a good lake.
which yours truly co-host over there just whacked about 20 pounds on there a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And then Hamrick gave Lake Norman, of course, Mountain Island, which is between Lake Wiley and Lake
Just
Norman.
trying to make it easy on us.
Right.
Save some gas money.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hickory,
Yep.
Lookout Shoals.
Are we froze up? I think we're froze up.
No, we're going just fine.
we're live.
Oh,
Maybe you're froze
mine's
up.
Froze up.
That's
Sorry.
probably that new Facebook thing. You know.
It must be.
And then the wild card of all of it, Lake Greenwood.
Oh, yeah.
So the original strike list. So Hamrick threw out Russell, which I'm glad because I don't want to drive there.
No.
Man, that's a long
It's
way
a
to
long
drive.
way to drive.
That's a long day trip.
For that
And-
place, anyway.
And David threw out Lookout. All right, so that was the original 2.
Who's ever had a tournament on Lookout?
I've been up
I've
there.
been fished a lot of them.
Oh, well, fair enough.
So, so those 2 were thrown out right off the get-go, Russell and Lookout. Well, before we started the day, they decided and agreed upon that they were going to throw one more out each. So Hamrick threw out Murray because
Because he's scared of the herring.
No, I'm not scared of it.
Yeah,
I just don't want
he's scared.
That's just a long way to go.
It's closer than Russell by 45 minutes.
I knocked Russell off the list, if you notice, sir.
and David struck Mountain Island.
Man, really? Gosh.
It fishes like Norman. He don't want neither one of them.
Really, a smart play would have been leave it up to the luck and strike Norman and Mountain Island, and that probably would have been smarter.
No, really, the smart play would have been you stay at home. That would have been the smart play. But since you're not that smart,
Here we go.
There we go.
Here we go.
I think I got some waders in my truck. Can I step out and go get those real quick?
So we're down. We got 6 lakes. So the way this is going to work, we got Wiley, Watery, High Rock, Norman, Hickory, and Greenwood. So the way this is going to work, sometime next week, we're not sure when yet. They've asked for the night before, so they at least know what to tie on.
I still won't know.
I don't know about that.
So we're either going to draw the night before, or we're going to draw
and
the
you
morning of.
might have to adjust that thing a little bit because
It depends on the
they're
weather.
No, it's not just the weather. They're talking about us getting 6-8 inches of rain this week. If we get that, you might as well strike Watery out because it'll be up in the woods.
It'll be in people's yards.
You'll be fishing people's houses.
Beginning of the week, it wouldn't be.
Well,
As low as it is right now, it'd take middle of the week, end of the week next week for it to get that high.
Whatever. We'll know. We'll know when the time comes.
I was just talking to Butch Williams on the phone there a minute ago, and he said it's
Getting some help for David?
yeah, trying to I'm gonna parlay this into some money for me somehow. But he said it was like 96 now and it was still falling, so I guess they're trying
getting ready.
They're trying to
getting ready
prepare
for it,
all
yeah.
this
Yep.
for all this rain.
So the way this is going to work is we're going to put all those lakes in a hat, and we're going to draw one out, either the night before or the morning of. We're still trying to figure it out depending on which day we fish. And then I'm getting in your boat. Is that what it is?
Yeah, you're getting in my boat.
Yep.
I'm
and
getting in
I'm
Hamrick's
gonna go
boat.
with David.
And Shane's getting in David's boat. And there will be live on the water updates when we do this. So each
Throughout
one
the
of
day.
them can
And
know
it'll
how
be-
bad they're getting beat.
And it'll be on the Rusty Hooks page.
Now, here's the question, though. Are we going to do MLF style? Or are we going to
no,
do straight
no,
up
we're
five
not
fish?
doing. No,
Okay.
we're not.
Oh, if it was MLF style and it was Norman, oh,
But it's not
David.
gonna be Norman.
I'll take
David.
my Ned rig
Hey, oh
with me.
yeah, Norman's on there.
Oh,
Oh, it can be
I'll
Norman.
take my Ned rig with me.
I don't want to do
Yeah.
MLS.
You're gonna need
style.
more than your Ned rig, sir.
no, we're not doing MLF anything.
My hands
We're gonna
be-
catch.
I'm in
We're gonna
Hamrick's
catch
boat.
the best 5.
I'm in Hamrick's boat, man. My hands be so torn up weighing all them fish. I'm not doing MLF style.
We're gonna catch the best 5.
best.
If it was
five.
at Norman, just think, me and you could sleep in till 11 o'clock.
you well could.
Give him a head start. Know what we got to shoot for.
Oh my goodness.
So this is going to be fun, and if anybody was wondering what's up for stake, there might be some other side bets off the table. I don't know about all those, but my lovely wife and 2 kids made this belt today. It was Braxton's related arts activity today,
All right.
since everybody's still learning from home. So that is what these guys are fishing for.
And
And we
the-
left the
and
spot
the-
on the back so that whoever lost can sign it.
Yep. And pass it on to the next one.
That's right.
Hey, you know what? We might open this up. We're going to have to deliberate amongst the group, but we might open this up to anybody.
Well, I mean,
Can
a challenge
pick
is a
anybody on
challenge is
Rusty
a
Hooks
challenge.
Live.
Challenge them.
Challenge them.
Challenge is
This
a
is a
challenge.
straight up challenge.
Well, all right. So let's speak of that now. Now, who challenged who on this?
It was kind of a mutual.
No, I just pretty much got tired of all the trash talk. He talks a good game, but he usually don't back it
But
up.
see, but this has been going on for a really long time. These 2 trash talking, and for the longest time, I always said one of them's scared and the other one's glad of it. So I mean, now I guess we're finally going. All this is going to come to head, and somebody's
I
going to
tell
get a
you
whooping.
this, I'm not scared. I'll take one as quick as I'll give one.
Well, I can tell you this.
I
I'm not
agree.
going to take 100% credit for this, but I do feel like Don King right now.
The promoter.
I'll promote it.
You
The
kind of
big
look like it
promoter.
too.
Yeah, you
I
do
haven't
look
shaved in a
like
while.
Hey,
Yeah.
you don't look quite as bad as that dude that walked through the door the other week.
Oh, that was bad. That was bad.
That was not you forgot to lock the door.
Yep, that was mine. That was mine.
Well, I checked the Vegas odds, and David's 50-1.
Golly.
And I'm 2 to
50
5.
to 1.
Yeah.
2 to 5?
50-1.
Hey, wonder if it'd be illegal if we took bets on this.
I don't think so.
Because, I mean, the gambling house, they get a cut, right?
Yeah.
I told you we're going to make some money on this somehow.
Every $6 you put down, they get $7.
Yeah.
My dad said, you look like Don King.
You better be nice to your dad, because he's the only one going to bet on you.
Wow. Knowing him, he'll bet against me. Just
Well, he knows you well enough. He probably will. You're probably right.
So we got a couple people on here tonight. So let's hear it in the comments. Who you think? Who you got? What lakes do you like? And who you think's gonna win? Let's hear it. Let's get some votes.
We got crickets.
Oh, no.
Nope.
Your dad
Craig
said
can be
he
the
ain't
book.
picking.
Craig, big book.
Yeah, there you go.
Carson let the cat out of the bag.
Man, we had one bet early for David up here. Joey Randall said David's gonna whoop that tail hammer.
Uh-oh.
You might better scroll down and see what he said about Norman, though.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, he
I
said
just saw
something about him fishing Norman. What did he say?
Y'all don't want Hamrick on.
There you go.
Well, then he's riding the fence.
He's yeah, you know.
I don't know. Brian King, what's 28 there, bud?
27, 28. Robert Fowler.
Robert Fowler. Buddy, I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, I hope you're doing well, but you got to catch up, buddy. We've been through the lakes already.
Robert, we got David. The only ones that are left in the pot, they were able to strike 2 lakes from each one of the lists. We've got Wiley, Watery, and High Rock on David's list, and Norman, Hickory, and Greenwood on Hamrick's list.
What you think, Big Fowler? You think he stands a chance on any of them lakes he listed?
Kelly Logan said he's got a legend.
That's right.
Oh, of course.
He's got winners. The legend.
The legend.
I'm more like a myth.
A myth?
We'll let Hamrick be the legend.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, man, it's like Babe Ruth said in, what was that movie, You're Killing Me Smalls? What was that called?
That wasn't Babe Ruth.
Sandlot.
That was Sandlot.
Babe Ruth was in it.
Well,
No, he wasn't. There was
Yes,
an
he
autographed
was.
baseball.
Man, he came to Benny the Jet Rodriguez in
Oh,
his
my
dream.
God.
You gonna challenge me on movie stuff? You know better than that.
Oh, my God.
He's a professional. This is a professional nerd right
He
here.
is a nerd.
I am.
He knows
is.
it.
Just your electronic setup just got more expensive. I'll teach you how to turn them on.
Jody Rice said experience is hard to beat. Hamrick's been fishing
40 years. 40 years. I ain't been fishing since I was 10 years old.
dang, you're 50?
Says Moby Dick
Huh?
was a
You're
minnow.
50?
Somewhere in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
I've only
All right.
been fishing since like 3 or 4 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sure you got boats for sale that old.
Oh my gosh.
Oh God.
But Babe Ruth said in that movie, he said heroes fade, but legends never die. That's
I
what he
guess.
said.
I guess.
Who's gonna take a whoop? Who's gonna take that spanking? Robert. Robert said he's gonna take a spanking on this one.
He's sure.
I know. Oh, I know what he's. I know who he's gonna take because I know he ain't gonna take you. I promise you. Because he know. Hey, because he knows they're not on his holes right now, and you
poacher.
fish his holes.
The
So
old poacher, I know.
the old poacher. No.
That's another.
That's not the story I heard. Let's don't get into that though. That's touchy. That's a touchy situation.
Well, let's talk about these secret DD22s you got.
Nah, well, the old man Seawright, he give me a couple DD22s, and we caught like 3 20-pound bags like in 3 weeks in a row around here.
Dang.
And these guys were shook
Are they
up.
white with little flappers off the back? Is that what I want to know?
Nah, they're secret, but
How much they weigh?
he's
About a
he's
half
trying to
ounce?
get them back from me now.
Speaking of
Huh?
Seawright, I ain't
About a
seen
half
him
ounce and
slither
tied
in
by a
here.
shooter?
Yeah.
No, I hadn't seen him either.
No,
He
no.
will be though, I'm sure.
Hey, I gotta go pick up that pizza.
We're going to go pick
I'll
up
be-
the
I'll be
Hey,
right back. Hey.
we're going to run you
It's
in the
gonna get
ground
real
while
bad
you're
while you're
gone.
gone.
Take it easy on me while I'm gone, guys.
You can watch the replay. You'll get it.
Boy.
All right, Dave is going to get pizza. Podcast brought to you by, what is that place? Lake Wiley Pizza?
No, they ain't gave us nothing.
Oh,
We
yeah.
had to pay for that mess.
That's right.
Not giving them no shout out.
So what?
They would like to become a sponsor. We could probably
All right, so this
we
podcast,
could make that happen.
This podcast is sponsored by the SBCF Foundation.
That's right. There you go.
Why don't y'all explain to them what that means?
No, I'll tell you what. Let's let them guess what it means. How
yeah,
about
what do
that?
you guys think SBCF stands for?
Robert, it's probably going to take place not this week, but next week. Because this week's a rainy mess, so we're going to wait till next week.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a vacation day just to make sure I got full attention on what's going on.
That's right.
What? I might.
It's gonna put a little bit more on this than a belt.
Oh. Well,
Dover's got some fancy belts too.
Dover, he's taking side bets. You know, big money winners. He's taking side bets.
Dylan Smith already got
Hammered
got
down.
the answer right. So,
This is the inaugural 1v1 SBCF showdown.
Chris Graham, yours is pretty good too.
Well, okay. Does anybody know where that phrase came from?
I don't have a clue.
Yeah, he was watching on here a minute ago.
I can tell you the story. If y'all want to hear the story, I'll tell you the story.
Go ahead, we got time.
Because this is
While David's going to get pizza.
It came from Rob Dye, and he would go out and fish these tournaments, and every now and then he'd get his tail handed to him, and it don't matter who it was. It could have been Kevin Van Dam or whatever. He'd always say, "That's SOB can't fish," and so we started this. Everybody would start saying that every time they'd say something. That SOB can't fish.
there you
I
go.
don't want to say the words, but
Yeah, that's a good
This
idea.
is kid friendly.
yeah, we'll keep
Got
it friendly.
to keep it PG.
All right, Hammer. It's pretty much a landslide right now.
Dover knows.
Golly.
So don't lose. You're gonna let down all your fans.
Well, here we go.
Six of 'em.
C. Wright's
Oh, no.
chiming in now.
Finally, C-Rod he's arrived.
See, right? What are you talking about? Neither one of them won on Wiley last weekend.
Yeah, that's right. I
Yeah,
believe,
but-
I believe Brandon slapped him around. And C-Rod, weren't you in that too? I believe you might have got
Hold on now. C. Wright's sensitive now. He's sensitive about this.
No, he's not.
Oh, he's
He
sensitive.
just tries to act like he's sensitive. That's someone going to talk as much trash as you do.
Look here. All that C. Wright said was, all I know is I still beat Hamrick.
And he has a very valid
That's
point.
what he said.
But like I told him, I don't know if he really beat me. I really don't. Because I was catching all them little weenies like he was all day, and I wasn't even weighing them or I was just throwing them back. And if I'd have used my scales, I probably would have beat him because they only beat me by a couple ounces.
Here's the problem, though.
we have
if
dead
I'm
fish.
not mistaken,
We have dead fish.
you
back.
No, we had no dead fish.
Okay.
No dead fish.
Well,
All right.
uh,
What'd you have, David?
I threw my bag. I couldn't tell you.
I can tell you, I seen you put them in the bag.
It
That's
could've
about
been- it
7
could've been-
pounds at the most.
Well,
It
you put
could've
10
been-
fish in that bag.
Oh, he had 10 in there. Oh, he might have had 10 then if he had 10 fish.
I'll tell you what. Let's establish some ground rules right now for this little deal. One, I'm going to leave this up to you guys. What do you want to do about dead fish? Do you want to
I
have
don't think you should be able to weigh a dead fish.
Can't weigh him.
And I don't think you should be able to cull a dead fish.
Really?
Uh-oh. C. Wright's getting on
That's
me
fine.
now.
Whatever.
I mean, I'm just saying.
It's your first win on James. What?
I think that was supposed to be in Lake Wiley.
Yeah,
He has a little trouble with typing.
that's all right.
The red wine's got him.
It's
Hey,
wine
get
hour,
get
right?
Courtney in there to type for you, see right.
What other kind of rules do we have? All right, we got that established. No
I mean,
dead
here's the
fish.
que- I'm willing to deliberate on this. What do you think? No dead fish.
I mean,
don't think you can
I don't think
scrub
I'm not
any
worried
dead
about
fish.
dead fish. I mean, I usually don't have dead. I mean, I had one Saturday, but that's just cause that dang boat traffic has stressed them out. That's the only reason you
that
don't.
was bad.
Well-
It ain't gonna be like that during the week.
Golly, I
So
hope not.
no, hopefully not.
1 pound penalty.
No,
Let's
sir,
ask what
Brian
them
King.
say.
No, sir.
Shane
No.
knows about 1 pound penalty.
That's a touchy
This-
subject
let me
around this
tell you,
place.
Brian, that is way too much for a penalty.
But
That,
really, it really didn't matter, Shane, because you know if it would have been a 3-ounce penalty, you would have lost. So there you go.
No, if it had been a 3-ounce penalty, I'd have won.
Well,
we
you went-
lost the tournament by 4 ounces.
Okay, well if it had been a half a pound penalty, like
I would have still won.
that's what I'm saying.
Even in your math, half a pound's 8 ounces.
Yeah, you're probably right. You're
What'd
probably
you lose
right.
by?
4 ounces.
Man.
Well, you
No
know,
dead fish.
Yeah, see, David's on there now. David and I were the recipients of that at Hartwell the other day, where the dead fish penalty, which I feel was excessive, but I mean it's the same for everybody. Don't misunderstand. I'm not complaining about it. It is the same for everybody, but I think that's just excessive for a dead fish.
it is.
It's not like we're out there trying to kill them on purpose. You know, sometimes things just happen, and when you make a long run, especially right now with everybody that owns a boat's been on the water for a month now. It's pretty rough on the fish, and we know that. We realize that going into it. So we don't, we don't need to go there with a dead fish penalty.
I think quarter pounds legit what
Yeah,
it should be.
I agree with that.
I hate like the ABAs or it's a half a pound penalty. Half a pound penalties. I mean, especially when they have one when it's hot weather, like they're getting ready to come up. When they have them in July.
Yep.
I mean, half a pound. I mean, you lose 2 fish, you lost a pound. And that's a lot.
I lost the ABA tournament to Rob Dye. You remember that at Lake Norman? I had 2 dead fish and he beat me.
Yep, exactly. I mean,
Cost me a pound and he beat me by 4 or 5 ounces.
And that SOB can't fish.
He can't fish a lick.
That's what I'm talking about.
Quit hooking them in the tongue. You'll be all right.
All these were caught on jig. Every one of them.
I missed a lot while I was grabbing a pizza.
Yeah,
See, right, took a shot at me.
It's been good. Yeah, he did.
He did.
Yeah.
Mike, you come out here when it's freezing. I suck when it's hot.
Oh, Mike won't come out the house when it's cold.
He won't?
No, he's not a cold man fisherman.
His hands can't handle it. He can't even hold a rod.
They won't bite that Milo when the water temps that
I'll tell you
cold.
what they do bite.
Oh, I know what they bite.
What do they bite, Brandon? Tell us.
A jerkbait.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
They do.
They do.
A
Big
whole
time.
lot.
A bunch of them.
A whole lot. It's
Bring your
it's-
jerkbait up to
and the
Norman and see
crankbait.
if you win.
I will.
Okay.
I want it
I want
before.
you to come up there.
You know what, man? I should. If
It
I'd
used
known
to
you
be.
were gonna
It
here
used to be a
tonight-
good jerkbait lake in the
If I-
winter, but
if
last
I'd known-
winter they wouldn't hardly
If
bite
I'd
it that
known you were
good.
going to be here tonight, I would have brought my piece of paper in my $3 frame from the J&J Winter Trail Points Championship that I won
Really,
when you were there.
really.
That was the Saturday side. I'm pretty sure you
That's
fished
back when I
both
just started
sides.
fishing, though.
40 years ago? I'm only 35, man.
No, it wasn't 40 years ago.
That's the only thing. Y'all talking about trophy rooms. That's one of the only ones I have.
That's a good one to have. You beat a bunch of cutthroats up
That's
there
back
when you win.
when we had a bunch of boats too. It wasn't 40 boats. It was 80 and 90.
That was when it was the only winter trail to fish anywhere.
Yep.
There wasn't 6.
Wasn't one at Wiley and
My dad and I did that
one at Hickory.
Awesome.
out of a Triton.
Out of a Triton. Hey, pays to run a Triton. Y'all know
Not this
that.
past week. Not this
No.
week.
It don't all. Hey, no boat pays every week, sir.
That's right, Scott. Start using the tongueless hook. If you ever invent one of those, you'd be a rich man. You hook them in the tongue, that's it. I don't care if you let them go or
Yeah,
not.
it don't matter what
It's
you do
over.
to them.
That's
it's
weird.
dead.
I wonder what that is.
I don't know. But so Paul Benson said, "Don't fish Williams holes." Just to clarify that would be David Williams, not Brandon Williams.
That would be yeah.
Brandon doesn't have any holes.
Well, we've had a lot of practice here lately. We've been having little wildcats during the week.
It's been fun too.
Pretty tough crowd we've been
Yeah,
fishing
it's a real
against.
tough crowd, but it's fun.
Definitely is.
Keeps you on your A game.
I'd like to know another part of the country that you could go fish a tournament and fish against up to 6 pros. Tell me what other part of the country that you show up on a Saturday and you're looking at 6 other pros.
The only other place that I know would be probably Alabama.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys
Lake
that are
Gunnersville.
located around from Gunnersville to,
And Tennessee,
to Logan Martin.
Tennessee, there's a lot of pros if you get one there. Near Mock.
East
yeah,
Tennessee.
East Tennessee. Yeah, there is. But around here, now it's a tough crowd around
But the
here.
thing about it is, though, there's a difference in just doing that and guys that actually fish. I mean, y'all give me a hard time all the time. I love fishing. I just, something about it that drives me. And, everybody gives me a hard time because I fish a lot, but,
There's nothing wrong with fishing.
you could be doing a lot worse things.
You're a professional fisherman. You're supposed to be honing your skills.
Well, there's a little jealousy now.
We'll-
The man gets to go
yeah.
fishing every day. Not many people get to go fishing every day because people have to
We
work.
will give you a hard time when you do go practice for our little Wildcats, though.
But, I mean, it's really not practice. It's,
Whoa,
it's
whoa,
just
whoa,
an
whoa, whoa.
excuse.
What?
Let me go back through this message thing in here. Talking about cleaning out perch bodies and checking holes and all kinds of stuff. Mr.
Yeah,
Practice
yeah.
Man.
I did
But
slip
now-
out
but
Friday
now-
to clean my live wells.
Yeah,
actually.
But
right.
now-
What time that door lock on Friday?
Now, hang
Oh.
on. Hang on just one
Chris was
minute.
here,
Chris was
sorry.
here.
Hang on just 1 minute. We're gonna throw shade.
Here we go.
This man sitting right here won't go anywhere other than the spot that's like, how far is it down there? 400
Oh,
yards maybe?
he could probably push it down there with by
yeah,
hand.
he could
and
definitely
put it
just kick the rock out from under a tire and let it roll in the water, right?
Well, he's got a 5 out of 6 chance to not go there next week.
Yeah.
The good thing about it is I mean, I might not be down here for 4 months and come down here and kick his teeth in. Don't even practice. Well, how's that possible? The man's out there every day.
I'm not out there every day.
When there's a tournament, he'll call, he'll say, Mike Stevens was out there practicing all week. And then it starts coming out little by little. Somebody say, well, David was out there practicing too. So you don't say that, though. He runs the other man in the ground.
Hey, I went out Friday and literally cleaned my stinky live wells out. They've been set up for 2 weeks, and there were about
That's a good
50
excuse.
dead
Yay.
perch bodies.
You ever heard of a hose pipe, sir? And a
Last time I did that at the house, my wife about skint me up.
You don't have to put the lake in to clean. Come on now, really.
Come on.
Well, see, here's my thing. The ones I catch don't eat perch.
I know. I know.
So you're basically what he's saying. You're a perch jerker.
Yeah, there you go. That's all I'm doing is jerking perch.
We had one of those tournaments a couple of years ago.
A perch tournament.
We need to do that again.
We're trying to thin them out here. We're trying to do it every month.
I don't know if you're gonna thin them out.
When it got super tough, it was fun.
We might need to do that again.
It was real fun.
Especially if you eat them.
We did. We brought them up here,
that's up to
filleted
you,
them, and
sir.
ate them.
I don't know if I want to eat them out of here though.
And then we took the rest of the Raptor Center.
The little suckers are good to eat.
Yeah, we ate a bunch of them up here, and then we donated the rest of the Raptor Center. When I gave them to that lady, she was ecstatic.
She
Feed the
liked it.
birds. Yep.
Listen,
Matt Queen's done called you out, sir. DVD lives on Wiley.
Well, Matt Queen lives in the turkey field
Matt
or
Queen
whatever.
lives in the woods or on Wiley. He don't go much other place.
I don't know. Matt Queen drove all the way to Missouri to shoot a bird.
That's what I'm saying. He either lives in the woods or he lives on Wiley.
Yeah, he's like David. He's not going fishing anywhere else either.
I'll go to Watery.
If you can get Round Man to go with you.
I went down there by myself and still got my teeth kicked in.
Watery,
And took it like a champ.
Watery's on the list.
Round Man's never been in my boat.
You ever been in his?
Nope, never been in Round Man's boat. He can confirm.
Have you ever had conversation with Round Man about?
Round Man and I talk
This
once every 2 weeks or
This
so.
is turned into a Jerry Springer.
Ain't it though, Jerry?
The results are in.
The results are in.
That's Maury, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh gosh, too much daytime TV.
Well, I've been locked up in the house for a long time.
Matt Queen, if you go to Murray, you're striper fishing. If you go Watery, you don't tell anybody about it. And I've never seen you fish a tournament down there, so just stop.
Matt, don't let him pick on you like that.
Boy.
Boy, come on, Queen.
Hey, you know what?
Mess with old Queen.
You
boy.
know what? When we go shoot our clay stuff, our sporting clays,
Yeah.
Matt Queen's going with us.
Heck yeah.
He'll be so much in your head.
In my head.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot, are you kidding
How much
me?
you boys pay to go out to like Arkansas to shoot a duck?
I don't go to Arkansas to shoot ducks. Did you not see last week?
Mm-mm.
I ran over
So
three of
Shane
them.
told me that he could beat me in sporting clays.
Yeah, I seen that. I did see
Okay.
that. I did. See
Well, Matt Queen shoots them too.
Yeah, I'm not.
And then he told me he was going to bring an 870 pump shotgun to do it with.
Queen really don't shoot sport clays though. He just goes to the old high cotton, hang out, and drink beer. That's all he does.
He goes down there and shoots.
Jason Gibson, we tried to talk him into going to Watery this week, but everybody said tournaments are canceled. I guess the rain scared him off.
They're afraid of the rain.
Dang, I can't believe neither one of y'all put baiting on here.
I almost put Monticello on there. You
Oh,
want to talk about
no.
spin Hamrick out. He'd have to pick one between Russell and Monticello, which one to dump.
Kennard, how was fishing with Tater last week? Kennard, let's just say it was interesting. He's a funny guy. It's fun to hang out with.
That's about it.
I had a great time fishing with him. I'd go back with him in a heartbeat. He's a lot of fun. You know how he is. He's just all over the place.
There's
he can't,
never a dull moment.
No, he
with
can't
Did he
be
tell you?
still.
Did he tell you the story about almost ending Truex's fishing? Truex racing career
Yeah.
this year.
Yep.
Yeah, he goes out of the Truex, hangs his bait up on the bank, and he wants his bait back, and Tater says, "Take me over there, I'll get it." So Tater steps off on the seawall, and when he does, there's a copperhead sitting there. He almost stepped on it, so he jumped back in the boat. He lands on Truex's foot, and he's got on flip flops, and he peels his toenail up. It was his left foot, and Truex started wincing, and he said, "Don't worry, Truex." He says, "That's your brake foot. You don't need that anyway." That's Tater Hog right there.
lot of nervous energy for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
There's Keith Porter, old Fireball, in here said, Monticello, you'd be lost. I think he's talking to you.
I'd like to have him for my boat captain if we go to Monticello.
Keith
I'm
Porter.
sure
Yeah,
you would.
yeah.
I can tell you where he'd take you too.
Oh, here we go.
We're
I'm
not
glad.
going to divulge out that public information.
Well, you could probably see him. No bigger than Monticello is. You could probably see where he took you.
LA's got some big ones in there, though.
That's what I hear.
Some giants.
I've never been there.
I've been
Queen
there
actually said
one
both
time.
of y'all would be lost on
He
Monticello.
did say that.
I would be lost, no lie.
But you know what I got? I got a lake chip for that place, and I know they go deep there.
Real deep.
They do go real deep.
Real deep.
Deep
That-
enough, I'm not sure Hamrick's
that
got enough
might-
line on it.
Well, too
That-
bad you wasn't smart enough to put that on the list, sir.
You're right. You're right.
That man right there, Simpson,
Can
Scott Simpson, he makes a lot of videos down
Let me tell
there.
you something. Yes, he does.
He wants to come take somebody's money. I'll tell you what
Uh-oh.
we'll do. We'll come down there and fish, but you got to come up here too. It's not going to work one way. I mean, we're more than happy to. We fish about once a week,
Don't
and
let him go deep.
come on
Hey,
up here.
His G3 don't know what to do on a big lake.
There he is, Hammer. Your biggest fans on
Oh,
here
there
now.
he is.
See,
There's
there's
Daddy.
that right there.
Uh-oh. You've lost now. It's over.
Hamrick's biggest supporter and
Guidance.
Well,
Y'all are just a
it's-
bunch. Y'all are
it's-
just a bunch of haters.
It's a good thing.
That's
Let me
all.
put it to you like this, for those of you that don't know Roger Hoover, Roger's a firefighter, and I think deep down inside he became a firefighter for one reason. He's had to carry Hamrick on his back his whole life, so he figured he might as well get paid for it.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Joey Randall wants to. He said asking if you.
Y'all are just jealous because me and Hoover's been fishing together for 20-something years,
Nope.
and we're not boat hoes like the rest of you.
Nope, not jealous at all about that. It's just fun giving you a hard time.
See, right? Why you gotta go after me, man? We're supposed to be friends.
Let's see, right. He's taking side bets on this little one-on-one. Who you putting your money on, see, right? Tell him. Go ahead and tell him.
I know he'll put his money on you. I'm
Well,
aware.
cause he's a smart man.
Hey, somebody's got to be the sleeper, right?
Well, there's only one or the other.
See, it's a
I mean,
no-win
it's going.
situation for me because everybody says I'm going to win, and if you beat me, I'll have to move. I'll have to leave the
You
state.
probably will.
I will.
You probably will.
No.
You know what? If
What?
you may lose your legend status.
I
if you
might.
lose.
I probably will. I won't be a legend. No, it'll be. It's a legend. That's what it'll be. The legend of winners.
They'll be calling DVD the Legend Killer.
You know what? This is fun and everything, but I bet our fans think we are hard up for stuff to talk about. This is what we got going.
Not
Man, there was
really. I
actually
mean,
something released
Hey,
today.
this is actually the biggest crowd y'all have had on here.
yep. I think,
Actually, you know, I think you did break a record tonight.
but yeah, we are also
The legend
we're
is
also
here.
streaming on the Carolina Elite Series right now. Also,
Yeah, we are.
Y'all bring all these little so-called pros on here, and they don't bring you no crowd. I bring you the crowd, man.
they come to see the legend.
They come to see the trash talking. That's what they come to see.
It's like watching wrestling back in the day. Nobody really cared what went on in the ring. You wanted that 30 seconds of
That's
Bob
right.
Caudle interviewing Ric Flair.
That's right.
That's all anybody watched for.
That's right, Kelly Logan. He said myth, not legend, myth.
Oh,
I don't know. Chris Graham's got it right. He's too old not to be a legend.
ooh. Let's don't. Chris Graham. We don't want to go to Chris Graham stories now. I can go to a bunch of Chris Graham stories, but I'm not going to do that to you.
Derek Lilly got $1 on DVD at 50 to 1.
There we go. I mean, that's a smart bet. 50 to 1. I'll take that bet.
Good God, y'all. I ain't even going to read that. Y'all can read that
What
one.
was it?
Brian King's. Man, that's funny stuff right there. I mean, that's funny.
So many more ways than one.
Mm.
Oh, wow.
Woo.
Well, so what's going on with the Major League Fishing here? You was
so,
going to
Oh,
talk about.
gosh. This is way more fun to talk
Why are we
about.
worried about Major League Fishing? The Wannabe Trail?
Oh, man.
Well, they released today. They released
I
their,
know. They joined with FLW.
yeah, but they
because-
released the
They released
roster
the
today
Yeah.
roster. Yep.
for the what they're calling the super
Super
tournaments,
tournaments. Hey, I'll tell you this about them. They do have a really, really good payout. They're paying from 31st back to, I think it was 104 $10,000.
That's good. That's a good
And
thing.
then 105 was like $5,000, so I guess you get your money back for for finishing.
I mean, if I was fishing, I'd want them to let all the guys in if they're going to put that much payback.
And what's the boat field now? Is it 200?
I didn't. You know what?
You got to count the list because it could have been potentially up to 300.
Well,
But
I heard that some. I didn't.
A lot of
obviously look,
FLW guys bailed, said they weren't doing that.
Uh-oh.
Did they?
There were several that did.
Uh-oh. Hamrick, you been.
Basketball.
Yeah.
Play basketball.
Hang on, is this the same
Oh, yeah.
lane?
Oh, yeah,
Is
he
this
played
the same
basketball all
lane
the
that was
time.
in on the
Come on
prank?
I
It
can
is
I'll
the
show you
same
some
lane
videos
that
when we
was
get
in
off
on
the
the
line.
prank. Yes, it is. Actually, that's Trevor is actually Lane's brother.
Oh, boy.
Now he's talking about Trevor. He's talking about fishing. He's not talking about basketball.
He don't care. He wants
I got him the
basketball.
other week when he was
There
down
it
here
is.
because
Jody Wright said
209.
209.
That's a lot of boats.
That's a lot of boats.
Trevor, your brother was down here the other week and he fished with some guy and we had the Wildcat down here. We had 20 pounds and he come up there and they weighed in 9 or 10.
pounds.
They weighed in 8 pounds, but they dropped one of the fish on the ground. I told him, I said, hurry up and pick that up, Lane, so you can say you caught one today.
Wow.
Oh gosh, gotta have thick skin, people. Thick skin.
Oh, these people around here are terrible.
All right, so
So 209.
209 for the boat for the field size.
Yep. So a lot of the guys are coming back. So I saw Thrift on the list. Justin Atkins, he won the cup.
Yep.
The year was that 2 years ago?
2 years ago,
Thrift won
Murray.
the last one, right? John Cox is back. Gagliardi, Wheeler, Ayler, David Dudley, Jordan Lee, Skeet Reese, Andy Morgan.
It's going to be a tough field.
That's
So,
gonna be a
those
real
are the
tough
guys that
field.
they highlighted coming back. I mean, a lot of those guys are they're all
Those
former
guys
fly
might
fish
be in
guys,
trouble because
right?
that's getting back in Thrift's comfort zone.
Yeah. Well, Thrift did pretty well in the
He's done, yeah, he has, but he really likes that 5 fish limit where he can do his thing.
Well, the thing about Thrift is I think you can stick the guy in a mud puddle out here and he's gonna come out with 18 or 19 pounds. I never seen anything like it.
But there are a lot of names that didn't come back. So KVD's
Yeah,
not there.
KBD
Ish, Chris Lane, Iconelli. Those were just the ones. Obviously, they didn't have the ones that didn't come, but we were scanning the roster real quick.
Andy told me he wasn't fishing them because
Yeah,
he's
Andy
he's too booked up doing other stuff.
He's too worried about trying to kill a deer.
Well,
Nah.
I think he qualified for both the cups already, didn't
Yeah, he's there, and so he said he said if he fished those, he would be gone so much from home, and he just didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
So
The bad thing about them is they're all, well, for the exception of Chickamauga, I think they go to they're going to Wisconsin to La Crosse, and where was the other? Oh, St. Clair, and then from there they go to St. Lawrence River. So they're all
Dang.
3 really far trips, you know, for
That's all far
guys
from
that
here.
are
But they're all far apart from each other too.
yeah, yeah.
they're gonna catch a bunch of fish going to those
Yeah,
places.
That'll be fun up there.
La Crosse is a really, really fun place.
Have they said anything about the Red Crest yet? They haven't released the classic yet either, have they?
Nope, they haven't done anything. But the only thing Bass has done is they did release. We're going to start at Eufaula the second week of June
Right.
and roll on from there.
Yeah.
Then we get really, really busy.
Yeah, you're gonna be gone.
Yeah, the whole month. Well,
You're gonna be in New York so long, you'll be a Yankee.
We're gonna
I don't know about all
Easy
that.
now.
we're gonna have
Easy.
we're gonna
Oh,
have,
I forgot we have a Yankee here. I'm sorry.
we're gonna have to get your cardboard cut out back out.
Yeah,
It's back there somewhere.
for about a
Oh,
month.
we got it. It's saved.
Okay.
It's saved. Don't worry.
The shame.
No, we don't have to do that now. We can Zoom.
Yeah, but
I think the
I
cardboard
like the
cutout's
cardboard
more fun.
cutout better.
Oh, okay.
Put
Whatever.
you in a stick figure for him. Nah, we'll zoom you in here. Zoom you right on in.
Yep, that's right.
Why don't y'all get his twin brother to come fill in for him?
Who's that? Johnson.
We live Johnson.
No.
Oh
No.
man.
No.
We live, baby. I
He's
can
the
see
only
it.
man
He
I've
can
ever
be
seen
y'all's
lose
in.
his lower
When you
unit
cut it
and
on,
go
he can
for
say,
water.
"We live, baby."
Good.
You can't.
All we would talk about then is fish with racing stripes on them.
Yep. You can't do nothing with Johnson. That's for sure.
Well, I tell you what, I wish we could see the comments on Carolina Elite Series. They get real deep in here. I don't know who this Bobby Young is, but yeah.
What's he doing?
No, it's just, don't worry about it. We'll leave it at that.
He is worried about it.
I'm not worried about it. Here's the deal. It's all in good fun for me.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
publicity.
Oh, yes.
We're expanding our brand.
That's right. And come
That's
on down
what
to
we
Rusty
gotta do.
Hooks. And
Y'all
play
just
some
think
tackle.
y'all just think he's taking one for the home team. He's gonna take a beating just to get ratings. Y'all got to give it to him. The man is doing the right thing.
I mean,
Hey, look here. We had this conversation not too long ago. I'm not going to say you're Mike Tyson, but I'd have stood in the ring with him for $1 million.
I guarantee you. Yes, sir. Oh
He's
no,
coming- he's
I'd have
coming
went
back.
down. I'd have went down swinging.
He's coming back at 53. I'd still do it.
just put some earmuffs on, you'll be good to go.
Nah, for $1 million, it could hit me bare knuckle. Bring it on, Mike. If you're watching,
I'm just
bring it
more-
on.
I'm more worried about him biting my ear than hitting me. I take a lick. I just don't want to lose my ears.
I think
I
Mike's
look
calm.
like Kyle.
I think Mike's calmed down a little bit now.
Yeah, I don't think he does the ear biting anymore. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe he was just in a really bad place at that time.
That was the baddest dude alive for a long time.
You got that right.
Well, maybe y'all can expand this thing out with
You
after
need to get
this.
Mike Tyson on here?
No,
Oh.
after you do this one-on-one deal and get one of you listeners, they can come in here and be the challenger, the next
what I'm saying.
challenger.
That's
Oh.
exactly what I'm saying. Anytime anybody that's watching wants to challenge any one of the three of us, we probably could entertain it.
Oh yeah,
What do you think, Shane?
absolutely. I think it'd be fun.
Brandon, you in?
Let's do it.
If somebody picks you out, you willing to do it?
Heck yeah. I'll drag you,
All
shake
right.
your head and beat anybody.
There you go. Now you're thinking.
Oh goodness.
I thought you were going to say we were going to clear all this out and set up a boxing ring.
No, I'm out on that. I'm out on that, dude.
We're lovers. We're not fighters.
That's right. Tell
Yeah,
him
that's a bunch of baloney.
We like to fish. We don't like to fight.
Scott Simpson, the challenge is you pick 4 or 5 lakes, and whoever you challenge will pick 4 or 5 lakes. We'll draw it out of the hat and bring what you brung.
Run what you brung. I think that's a good idea.
On CES.
Yeah, we know. We know. It's best that they stay there for now.
I can't see them. Are they bad?
No, not bad. It's just typical. Nobody really knows who I am. And
Gotcha.
I think we need to decide next week on whatever lake we go to, what format we're going to use.
Same night?
As far as what format?
I think if we go to Norman, we need to do
No.
the Major League Fishing format.
That's out. No.
I got my score tracker man right here.
Here we go. Sea Rice wants to challenge all of us. Golly.
Easy, big fella. Easy.
Grandpa. Grandpa. Come on now.
See, right, you said you broke your hand. You're out, sir.
He broke his hand.
There you go. Scott in a kayak.
That ain't going to happen, Joey.
You said you're a basketball player. What's wrong? You'll be winded when you paddle.
No, no, I just like to run. I like to run from hole to hole. I don't like to paddle from hole to hole.
They make Mercury Pro XS 250s for a reason.
That's right.
Jason Land, not enough money with what 2 clowns? I don't know who he is, but
Jason runs the tournaments down there at Baden. He and Bo Russell kind of
Okay.
switch days. Jason, actually, I think he lives Concord or somewhere like that.
No, Jason?
Yeah.
No, Jason lives up in Stanley. Or
Oh,
did.
does he?
Yeah.
Okay.
So wait a minute. So C. Wright didn't give any stipulations to his challenge. So is that all 4 of us weigh our
I was
best
gonna
5
say,
between all 4 of us
us
against
4
him?
against him?
That sounds good to me.
That's good odds for us.
I mean,
What lake we going to now?
It don't
I
matter.
don't matter.
It don't matter.
it don't matter because if they're biting a crankbait, I'll be able to catch them too.
There's a farm pond in my
See, right.
neighborhood. I'll challenge
See,
you
right,
there.
you going to let this man talk you in the ground like that? Come on.
Hey, Sea Right knows it's all in love with me.
There's a farm pond in my neighborhood. Bring a 1/4 ounce buzzbait, and I'll see you there tomorrow morning.
Do you do team challenges too?
We can.
We can. We're open to all
We're
of
down,
it.
we're,
This is the first inaugural call-out tournament there is.
This is kind of
We're flying by the seat of
we're
our
flying
pants
by the
with this,
seat
but
of
it's
our pants
fun.
right here. It's a lot of fun.
We're
But
looking
yeah,
for suggestions.
We're making up rules as we go.
yeah, yeah. If we could do some stuff like
See,
that.
right, said Greenwood. See, right, that's on the list for
Oh,
next
my
week.
It is on
goodness.
the list.
See, right, you know that I've been to Greenwood with Johnny Parker.
Uh-oh.
I got the old guaranteed hole down there. So
Well,
be
you're not
careful.
fishing, sir. You're riding.
Sea
But
Right,
but he's challenged everybody.
Oh,
Sea Right headed around at something about a week and a half ago to me on the phone. I know what he wants to do, but I might be able to find that too. So I don't know.
now see, right's been fishing since Moby Dick was a minnow, sir.
Yeah,
I
I don't know if you want to mess with
A
him.
real little one.
Shane has got her. Good guys.
We're the only two good guys here, Jason.
That's exactly right.
Dang.
One of them's a Yankee and one of them's a nerd, so it's
All right. Next time when your steering cables don't work or you can't turn your electronics on.
nah. This is my buddy here. Yeah, this is my buddy. This is gonna be my man riding shotgun with me anyway.
Brandon, I got $500. Says you won't do it.
Oh Lord.
I don't know why that 10 millimeter is missing out of your socket set.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Joey, just remember, anybody can be beat.
Joey, see, I played a little game with him. See, he
With
said
Joey or
he said
David?
no. I played the game with David.
Oh, okay.
I know
Because
what you
he
did.
was gonna nix Norman regardless of the 5 I put up there. Except, see, I threw the curve on him. I put Mountain Island, which I knew he didn't want to go to Mountain Island. And I put Lookout Shoals. I didn't really want to go to either one of them either. And I knew if I put them 2, he couldn't nix Norman because he was gonna have to nix one of the 3. So
No,
it worked pretty good.
I was honestly hoping you would nix Wiley and leave Russell, because I know this about Russell.
Well, why would I nix Wiley? That's 100% win for me against you.
Lord.
And you live here.
Lord.
Hey, look, I'm so tired of being on Lake Wiley, but so much.
I am.
Wants,
I really am too.
wants us to draw Lake Wiley.
Oh my God.
I was hoping he'd nix Wiley for all the crap he's been talking about not wanting to come back down here. Leave Russell. There's 3 docks on the lake. He'd be lost. He wouldn't know what to throw.
Really?
Jason, I'm with you on that one. Even if I'm in it, I'll bet on C-Right.
Take C-Rod against all 4.
Y'all don't be blowing his head up now.
Hey, man.
That man likes to win now.
He's good at it.
Oh, Kane, you really want to do that, buddy?
Be careful there, sir. You ain't the only
man.
one that knows how to throw a frog, I promise.
I'll tell you what, Shane and I will take your bet right now. Name the day.
Yeah, you're not the only one that knows a little about the old frog.
Yeah, we can
I'm
do
just
something.
not- I'm
We can
just-
do something like that.
I'm
Have
ju-
a tournament where you can only have one bait in the boat.
Yeah, I'm just not as good at making videos as you are. I would like to talk to you about that sometime because you make some pretty cool videos.
Some inappropriate, but
Well,
fine.
he makes some really cool fishing
He
videos.
does.
When this is all over, we're going to have a Zebco 33 only tournament.
Well, you could have a bank fishing tournament. You could invite Kyle then.
Oh, man.
Is Kyle on here?
Oh, maybe I
No.
shouldn't have went there. That's a touchy
He's
subject.
not on here yet, and Lord, I hope
He'll
he
watch it.
doesn't show
He'll
up.
watch it later, so you can bet on it.
Oh, goodness.
Y'all leave Kyle alone.
All right, Kane, I'll get in touch with you. We'll work it out.
There you go.
That's right.
Let's talk.
Yeah, we will. Queen, he can't spell frog.
Other than the fact he looks like a frog.
Mm.
I like seeing y'all go to Mountain Island, too. I like that place. I used to hide there all the time when it used to be
Live
crazy
by the
here.
frog. That's a cool email.
Email him for videos.
Yeah, I will. Look for it the next day or 2.
Well, what else we got?
Man, I don't know. I'm
Are
having
we really
so
going
much.
to get 6 inches of rain this week?
I'm having so much fun with this.
That's what they say. I
National
mean, they say
Weather
there's going to be a
Center
bunch.
forecast for Rock Hill, South Carolina, 4.33 to 6.33.
Good
Holy cow.
Lord.
Now, if we get that much, fishing may not be fun for anybody.
Oh yeah, it'll be great
oh,
for me.
It'll be fun
It'll be
somewhere.
great.
I kind
for
of
me.
like it when it gets muddy.
But I don't know if you want to go to Watery when it does that, though.
I'll be okay. I can flip swing sets with the best of them. Swing sets and
You might be
stick
catching them.
bushes.
Yeah.
You might be catching them out of underneath people's cars in their
No
garage
doubt.
if it gets that high.
So you better go somewhere you can get out there and throw that little weenie worm and that crankbait if you're going to have a
throw a weenie
chance.
worm
Whatever.
out
Whatever you throw out there.
Chris Graham just reminded me of our pizza
Hey,
back here.
we know Chris. Speaking of Chris, get in touch with me tomorrow. I got to talk to you anyway. I don't know if the message got to you. We got to expand our tackle buying power to some other distributors because it's getting tough.
Oh, yeah?
Shipping stinks and people are going out of stock on stuff quick.
Well, I heard that the bigger companies like that were shipping like 1 day a week.
Big Rock lost a lot of their shipping staff because of the unemployment payoff is a lot better than going to work.
They going to
payoff.
work, yeah.
So that went there. Pittman Creek's sold out of everything because they're actually able to ship within 48 hours. They've done a great job with what they've had. And, Strike King Lou's are on about a 2-week window. So everything's just progressively backing up.
Yeah.
And it's simply because the only thing people have had to do is fish.
And we all know this. There is not a shortage of people on the lake.
No.
No.
No, sir.
And the man was listening a little while ago, and he said they're selling every boat they can get their hands on.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know one for sale.
What'd you
I know
do to
one for sale.
Brandon?
I don't know. That's bad language.
That is terrible language on our podcast.
That's very cool.
Come on, Pinto.
If you are looking for a boat to sell, there is one for sale, right?
Yeah, tell them about your boat
Tell
for
them about
sale,
your
Hammer.
boat for sale.
Yeah, I got a 2018 Triton for sale.
What is it? It's a 21
It's a
TRX?
21 TRX.
How many thousands of practice hours you got on
No, I didn't got I ain't got too many hours on it. It's still got warranty on the motor. It's in good shape.
Where's it at?
It's up at Angler's Choice.
That in Lexington?
It's at the one in Martinsville. It's on the showroom floor.
All right.
But I've put it up online, so if somebody wants to look at it, they can look at it.
Yeah, y'all send Scott Hamrick a message if you're in the market to buy a boat. He's got one for sale. He's ready to give it away.
I've got two for sale if you want to buy. I got two.
Yeah.
Well, you got to keep it till next week.
Well, that's true.
Well, mine will be running.
Well, I
Nah,
could
you
use-
can
I
use
just
mine.
got-
I can use
You can
Lineberger's
use
boat.
mine.
You use mine too.
Yeah, this is going down one way or the other.
Oh, it's going. It'll go down. You ain't got to worry about it. But I think me and Brandon we're gonna take you down, sir.
Going down.
You and Brandon. Is that implied?
I'm just sitting in
No,
the
he's
boat.
just sitting.
Okay. Well,
At the
here's the
end of
question.
the day,
Are we going to
Hamrick,
let them fish out of the
No.
back of our
No,
boat?
no, they're not gonna
So
fish.
they're going to spend 8 hours on the water
Yep,
riding.
and y'all have to provide food and drinks and ice.
I'm going to go broke in beef jerky
And
and body armor.
That's right.
look here. Seawright told me a great story last week.
He tells a lot of great
He
stories.
drew someone in the, I won't give his name. He drew someone back when the Red Man was still, Red Man was boater on boater.
Yep.
Right? He drew somebody, and he's like, all right, what do you want to do? He's like, look, man, I already gave all my stuff to my partner. He goes, we'll take your boat. He said, I'm going to bring me a picnic. He goes, I'm not going to get out of the passenger seat. My partner and I are going to split the check. He's going to win. He goes, I'm going to have a good day on the lake. Just watch you fish.
I can tell you who that was that told him that. I can tell you who it was. David Wright.
That's right.
Because David Wright said, they're shallow, and I'm not going to try to fish against you shallow. And he said, my partner's going to catch him, and we're splitting the money.
That's exactly right.
So-
So then there's actually three parts to the story. So I guess it might have been the same year, several months later or whatever, it happened again. So Seawright returned the favor and said, I'm going to let you fish, and I'm going to bring the picnic. And then the third time that happened, David Wright was like, no, we're going to fish today. I didn't get the experience in those Red Mans. Did you both of y'all
Oh
fish?
yeah, I got the first 2 years I fished. It was like that. It was you fished against each other. It was
I don't
quite.
like
It was.
that.
I didn't like it. It was, but it was kind of. That was the first steps of if you were going to do anything with fishing, that's where you had to go.
Yeah.
And it's kind of. I think it taught me a little bit along the way, and it also taught me a lot of stuff what not to do. I mean, I had a I don't really want to call it a bad draw, but I had a
Not too pleasant one?
I had a not very pleasant draw with a man at Santee one time. I can't remember his name, but
He might be watching.
well, that's fine if he is. I don't
He
have
might
a
be sitting right beside him.
no, no, but this guy, he was a guide down there, and we fished against each other, but we're entitled to,
Yeah,
you
get
have
half the day,
you get
right?
half the day to do whatever you want to do. Well, this guy had some schooling fish. Well, I told him, I said, hey, I got half the day, but I'm willing to sit here all day as long as you let me fish too. I said, I'm not gonna sit there and let you fish and me watch you fish all day. Well, the fish come up school and he hooks one about 6 pounds and hollers for the net. I get it. Next time they come up, he turned the boat. Well, I couldn't throw. Hollers for the net. I get it. The next time it come up, he turned the boat again. He said, get the net. I said, nope, get it yourself. He says, what do you mean? I said, I mean, if you want the net, you better get it. Well, they come up again. He turns the boat again. This time I fire right over his shoulder. Right, he turned around and looked at me. I said, I told you, dude, I'm not doing this. And at 11 o'clock, the fish were busting all over the place. It's my time. I made him crank the boat up and leave.
Yep.
Just on principle. It didn't matter if I caught a bass. I didn't care. I was mad then. And, you know, I tried to work with the guy. But, you know, the good thing is that none of that stuff really matters. And the good thing is now where you don't have to, you know, we don't have to deal with that now.
Right.
That just sets up an argument. I don't know why they ever did that to begin with, because I mean it's an argument waiting to happen. It's going to happen because there's always people think they know everything, and then the other person thinks he knows everything, and it's just going to be an argument. And it just takes all the fun out of it.
Y'all behave. My mama's on here.
Man, we're always behave.
No more cussing, boys.
Yep. Act like you got some sense.
Well, none of us have cussed. We just had some cussing in the comments. You were nice to one of your co-anglers one time on Lake Murray, weren't you?
Yeah, I was.
Shane, where did you finish in that tournament? Right in front of Hamrick?
Well, we'll just tell the story.
Yeah, I believe I finished second.
Did
you finish third?
I finished third.
Yeah, I finished second.
Okay, well, I go out. I catch.
I beat the legend.
I catch a big one on this place, and we leave, and I come back and I catch another big one on this place, and I had about a 15-incher in the live well. We come back to the place again. I catch another big one, and I go up, fish a couple of docks, and I catch 2 more big ones, and I got like 20 pounds. And I'm like, man, I got 20 pounds. I said, well, let's leave the place, and we'll go back and come back in a little bit, and I'll get me another big one, because every time we fished it, I caught a big one. It's a cranking spot. So we go to this other place, and I hit a big rock pile, and I knocked the foot in off of my boat. It had a big hole in it, and I'm like, we're not going to make it back. And I told that guy, I said, we're going to have to go back near the landing. So we went back near the landing, and we got out in the wind, and I caught a 5-pounder. So I got 23 pounds. And the guy fishing with me was actually Dave Maxfield's nephew. He had one little fish, Michael, and he had one little fish that would barely touch 14 inches. He says, man, man, it's about an hour to go. He says, man, I only got that one fish, man. I said, well, I'll tell you what you do. I said, get in my box down there. I give him the bait. He tied the bait on. I said, go on and throw it front. I let him throw it front. In the second cast, no lie, the second cast, he thought he was hung. And he said, oh no, I got one. 8-pounder. And I'd have had like 28 pounds, because I would have caught the fish, because we was parallel on the bank, and you could only make one cast, and most likely I would have caught the fish.
Everybody needed 8-pounders.
And come in and let Lineberger beat me. Can y'all believe that?
Yeah,
you didn't let me. I slapped you around.
Lineberger had 25. I had right at 24, and the guy had 26 that won.
Yep.
And so there's that story. But that's neither here nor there.
I knew everybody was in trouble. I practiced with Lineberger in that one. We fished for about 15 minutes and just rode around and made waypoints.
I was on him on that deal. I was on him.
Why'd you put him on fish in that tournament?
Hey, man, I can put a pattern together. But
we should have put me on something just a little bit bigger.
Boy,
just one more bite and you'd have won.
You caught 4 off of one dock. 4 of your 5.
Well, my co-angler had that one fish.
It was a good dock.
My co-angler had that one fish. It was barely a 14-incher, and he had that one, and he had that big fish, and he come in, I think, 10th, and he got big fish.
So you got to check, I'm sure.
And there was like, what, 150 boats in it or something?
That was a big one.
Yeah.
But that's how it goes. At least I got third.
Pinto wants to know about all the trophies you got. You should have taken a picture. We could have put it up here. Tech Man could have put it up here for everybody to see.
Yep.
Nah, we don't brag.
This is the only one that matters, right?
That's right. This is the newest trophy right here.
That's the newest trophy.
Yeah. This will go in my trophy room.
Well, I'm glad you're sitting behind it, because it might be the only time that it looks like that on you. It might be over David's shoulder.
Golly.
I'm taking side bets.
Think side bets?
Dang.
Are you allowed to talk trash to your? Is the boat?
Or you're in the boat. You could actually
are you allowed to
make a difference if you're in the boat with me.
I might have to help David.
That's what I'm saying. You'll be helping Dave. I'm no
Talk
telling
a
what
bunch
you
of
might do.
trash to you. Turn the live wells off. What do you want me to do?
Kill all my fish.
No, I wouldn't do
Then
that.
you won't have anything to weigh.
No, I wouldn't do that.
I believe if I was a betting man, you're rooting against David.
Me?
Yeah, because you'll get a lot of miles of trash talking if he loses.
I'll get a lot of miles of trash talking if you lose too.
Yeah,
This is win-win for
if
me.
I lose, I'm just moving. I'm going to California or
You'll
something.
have to block all of us on Facebook.
That means Mondays won't be the same around here.
I'm telling you.
Mondays won't be the same.
Oh,
He can't
gosh.
move.
Huh?
You know what? It's just like playing cards. I'll give you a second buy-in. If I win, I'll give you a second
Here
buy-in.
we go. I knew this was coming.
A second
A
buy-in.
second buy-in. How about a third buy-in, sir?
I'm good for that too.
I bet you are.
Did this just come a best
Let's
out
just
of
say
three
I paid for the
tournament?
pizza tonight.
Yeah.
All right, so we're coming up on an hour.
Pros get discount free.
Get discount for videos.
As
Free.
long as it gets to fish with you.
That's cool.
There you go.
He'll be wanting his money back.
Hey, make sure you take him to High Rock.
Yeah,
Make
Yeah.
sure you take him to High Rock.
I heard her biting over there.
In the bushes, from what I hear.
I ain't touching that one, but that's what I heard.
I heard you call him off of Kyle's boat docks.
I don't know any of Kyle's boat docks.
Oh, that ain't what Kyle says.
Well, I mean, all I can say is this.
She getting deep in here,
All I can
boys.
say is this. I don't know nothing about no boat docks. I don't fish them, don't know how.
Oh man,
I'm not going to argue with you on that.
yeah, you are a Ned rigging fool.
That's right. I have learned.
Both of y'all are.
I have learned the ways of the Ned rig.
I know. This one over here probably taught you.
That thing catches them.
It will catch him. I agree.
Don't worry. I'll have one tied on when we go.
Hoover's a little better at that kind of fishing than I am.
Somebody's
I'll give him
gotta
his
do
props on that. Huh?
Somebody's got to do it. Saturday I drug wacky worm, shaky head, all kinds of stuff.
Oh,
behind
that'll probably be in play in that Toyota since they've moved it to October.
When
Yep.
the big fish come off the bed, a lot of times they're all messed up. That's why they die. This
Yeah,
time of the year.
they're stressed
all
out.
stressed out. A lot of
And
times
then
they
you
won't
beat
eat
them
something
around
big.
with when you
Yeah.
look around and there's 8 wake boats around you.
Yeah,
You're pretty
gracious.
much.
How
it's a
about
bad
the
day.
ramp when we got back?
It's bad.
Some
man.
guy parked his old Ranger, didn't even tie it up. He just drove right up on the ramp.
And left it sitting on the ramp.
The strap was around the cleat. Evidently, the waves knocked the strap off the gear shift, and it drifted up on the ramp, and it was sitting there.
I mean, it was just sitting there
grinding,
like you just
Oh, my
drove on
God.
the ramp. I
grinding
couldn't figure
on
out
the
what was
ramp.
going on. I was sitting about 4 deep in the parking lot, and nothing was happening. And only two trucks were back down getting people out. So I got out and I kind of looked, and that old Ranger, it was an old one. It's probably a early '90s model. It was just getting beat all to death. And then somebody had backed their bass tracker in and tied the front of it up, and it had completely swung all the way around and was blocking
Blocking the whole ramp.
That guy pulled up when I was putting mine on the trailer, and I knew then when I saw what he was doing, I squeezed in, snaked between
Yeah.
them, and got out of there because it was going to be a while.
And then you had a pleasure boater tied up, second cleat on the far right ramp. So anybody that came in there had to come at an angle. And then the far left one, a guy was trying to figure out how to get his jet ski off of the.
Oh, I love that. That's the best ones.
He
The
was
back.
he was about chest
Oh,
deep,
yeah.
trying to get
And,
his jet ski.
and when they try to back those little wave runner trailers in,
Yeah.
oh
You jackknife
gosh,
them like crazy.
oh gosh.
So Saturday getting out, the best call we made Saturday was coming in 30 minutes early because there was another big tournament. I say big tournament, it had 30,
Probably
40
40,
boats
yeah,
in it,
yep.
which on a Saturday,
What did it ever take to win that other tournament? I
I
haven't
don't know.
heard.
I didn't see.
That was Gaffney, right?
Cherokee.
Cherokee.
That's right.
Yeah.
What'd it take to win at Hartwell, Shane?
2860 something, I think,
y'all
for
had-
2
I thought it
days.
was 29. Well,
2860 something.
Well, it
That's-
would have been 29.
That's sad for Hartwell.
That's not really what
Well,
you would expect.
No, it's just fishing really tough right now.
They're
it's
coming off the bed.
coming off the bed, and those big ones really aren't not doing their thing yet. So
Well, without the dead fish penalty, y'all had 29, didn't you?
yeah,
Like 29.06 or something like
something
that.
like that.
So we got one request in here. It's way up here somewhere. Somebody wanted the shad spawn tip of the week.
Uh-oh.
So Hamrick, since you're a special guest, you're gonna have to spill some.
Shad spawn. Just look for the birds standing on the bank.
Look for the
That's
birds
about all I
standing on
know.
the bank.
Fireball said
That's fine.
14 pounds won the Cherokee.
Oh well, they'd have took a beat down that tournament we was in. Then
Reading
I
that.
can believe 14 pounds. It was fairly
tough.
tough. This
Yeah.
Wiley.
We have what we have by noon.
Yeah, well, the second place boat said they landed on them in the morning too. They were done quick.
Reed and I had 17 and something. I can't remember what it was. And Chris Bumgardner and
Glenn, he fished
yeah,
with
Glenn.
Glenn.
Sparrow, yep.
Glenn Sparrow had 16 and change. And then there was two
Two
other
12s,
12-pound
Two
bags.
12-pound bags,
And
and then there was a 5-pound bag that didn't get weighed. Maybe 6. I'll give him 6.
Is that another shot at David?
you know,
Well,
I'm
I
just-
told his partner before he got there that morning. I said, Cotton, best thing you can do is talk that boy into letting you out of front of the boat, because he's gonna drag you out there, and y'all gonna catch these little weenies, and y'all gonna catch a bunch of them. And once he starts catching them, you ain't gonna get him to leave.
you know what's funny though is we fished one deep spot, and I saw the fish 15 feet off the bottom, and couldn't catch one in the first 5 casts. Finally, on the 6th cast, reeling it up to the boat, I caught one. I looked at him. I said, "We ain't doing this today." Put all deep stuff up. We fished shallow all day. We just caught a lot of rats.
Hmm.
I mean, when I say a lot of them, a lot of them.
Yeah, I caught a lot of
Whack
fish
on
too,
you.
but they was all, like you say, a little.
Yeah,
I
we
only
whacked
had
them
one
too,
big
for
one.
Sure. Round man on here?
I saw somebody say, "Hey, Round Man. Round, please confirm to the group that I've never been in your boat and you've never been in my
Who
boat."
who y'all call Round Man?
David Etheridge.
Yeah. The
He's one of
down-
the sticks
watery
down
man.
at Watery.
Yeah.
David and
If you'd
and
ever see him,
Butch.
you'd know why.
He looks about like Shane.
I always thought they was talking about Shane when they said Round Man.
He's way more round. He's way more.
No,
I mean,
he's
not-
looking good, man. He's,
I mean, I'm not talking bad about him. I'm just saying when you look at him, his face, it just looks round. Nothing bad. It just,
Nothing bad. Your face just looks round.
well, I mean, you know,
he may not want to comment. I don't know.
it may not,
Round Round's on
may
here.
not be on here anymore.
No, he may not be. Oh well.
Well, I guess nobody else is gonna challenge none of y'all to the one-on-one tournament.
We got a frog challenge for all of us. Seawright called all of us out.
Yep.
See,
I don't
right
know.
calls everybody
I
out.
don't know that Seawright wants to do that though.
4 against 1.
We'll check on him in the morning, make sure he still wants to hold true to that.
There he is.
What do you say? I can't. It's
if
had-
if Seawright challenges all of us, the most trash talking that would happen out of this group is whoever got to weigh 2 with a 5.
That's right.
Probably so. Yeah. Probably.
Y'all scared of that old man?
No.
Oh wow!
There he
Round
is.
man's still here.
He is. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Round Man. I didn't mean no. It didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
No, Round Man and I were supposed to get together. He called me about riding down to Murray with him earlier this year, and I couldn't make it. And yes, I did call him before our little walk.
I'm sure you did.
to repay the
Shane-
invite.
I'm sure you
busted
did.
you on that.
Yeah. You just happened to invite him to go to Watery.
I did.
Shane busted you on that when he talked to Butch.
He talked to
called
Butch
you
on the
on,
water
yeah.
practicing the day before.
Yep.
Mm.
But at the time, I didn't know Butch, and he didn't know me either.
Well, but yet you were on the phone with him
He
an
was-
hour ago.
Well, I mean, that's how you talk to people, isn't it?
I know. I know.
We don't have any tournaments at Watery.
Don't you get tired of all these people getting help?
Hey, man. They got big networks.
Help? How am I getting help?
Every time we go somewhere, they're
I mean,
calling the people. They're going
hold
out
on, now,
with
hang
them.
on,
Now,
now,
I ain't
hold
saying
on.
you went. Nah, you didn't
Look
go
here,
out with
Hold
nobody,
on a
but
minute. I'm
Look
gonna,
here, you scroll through here earlier, and
Hamrick,
and they know you and Shane, but they don't know me. So you know I'm not getting any
Brandon,
help.
I'm gonna stop everybody right there.
here we go.
God,
This
here
is
we
getting
go.
ready to get real
And,
deep.
The hour show just turned
Everybody-
into 2.
Everybody turn the volume up.
We talk about help and we talk about networks and so on and so forth. Hamrick, let's hear the list of names that you've had as a tournament partner over the course of your fishing career.
Mm.
You don't want to.
I can't name that many people. There's been a few. Not every other week.
But I want to know what the name of the list is because the list of names pretty
Sir,
strong.
they go with me because I show them what to do.
Hold on now. Let me stop you
Oh.
right
Here
there.
we go. I knew that was gonna get him fired
Let me
up.
stop you right there.
Yeah.
All right, here's the thing about that is Hamrick talks about, I don't get no help. Now, I want you to confirm or deny that you spent multiple days on Lake Wiley with Mike Seawright, who is arguably one of the best fishermen that has ever been out here.
Okay, well let me go there with that. I did, yes.
Okay.
Okay, now listen. Let's just get this straight. He asked me to go. I didn't call soliciting help. And also the reason he asked me to go is because he knows I'm the one person that will not go out there and fish his places because I don't fish like that. And you know that. That's a fact.
How long did it take you to conjure that up in your head?
That's the truth. Ask C. Wright. He's on here. Ask him. Ask him.
I've been with Seawright out here also. So.
Look here.
Seawright invited me too, so that's
Hammer-
nothing special.
Your invite has been revoked.
Oh, it has.
Yes, sir.
Hamrick's just trying to avoid the real question.
Yeah.
What's that?
How many people?
I don't know how many people.
That's
No,
right.
I just
Jason
want-
Lane said it's too long for you to remember.
No, I can probably remember.
I just want the group to hear the list of names because I promise you, if I list out the names of tournament partners that I've had, there's not near as many sticks on there as there is on
That's
your.
right.
No, because that ain't how you do it.
That's right.
This is how you do it.
Real
Look
men
on
say it's
look on
kangaroo
look
court.
on Facebook and see who won the tournament down here this weekend, so I can call them up and see if they'll go with me next weekend. That's how you do it.
Why
What are you
didn't you?
talking about?
Why
No,
hadn't you
the
called-
guy that does that was here earlier.
Stevens.
Oh, jeez.
Well, no, Steven. Okay, well, Stevens went through the one that he's fishing with now. They just swap them off. Him and Stevens ought to really fish together.
Oh God,
That'd be great.
No, that'd be a disaster.
They
I know it would
Now, let me
be.
tell you something. Mike Stevens and I have been in the boat together. And I'll be honest.
There you go, right there. Look at C. Wright.
Yeah, look
What's
at Kelly,
C. Wright saying?
Look at Kelly Logan's comment. Kelly said the Hammers have more wives than he has fishing partners.
Hey, that's right. Hey, look at C. Wright. What did C. Wright just tell y'all? So y'all
I
can.
didn't say it wasn't the truth.
It is the truth.
I was just saying that y'all had spent multiple days out there together. Is all I was saying.
His last name should be Henderson.
Whatever.
Oh gosh,
Roundman's right. This is turned into kangaroo court.
it has, but it's been a lot
That's
of fun.
been good too.
You know
It's
what?
been a
We're
lot
up to
of fun.
70 viewers. I don't care if it is kangaroo
Yeah.
court.
It's a lot of fun.
Kyle Wisn't says he's got a friend looking for a wedding partner.
Planner.
Planner.
Oh,
Read in the planner. That's what he
Hamrick,
said, sir.
you're
I
good.
read it. I read it.
You ought to be good at it by
Huh?
now.
Whatever. Y'all are just haters, and I'm just gonna take it out on you, sir.
You know what? I'll be that guy.
Oh man.
I just you know what? I just hope
Yeah, you hope and pray that you catch a fish.
I'll catch one.
Oh, you'll probably catch one, especially if we go to Norman. I'm sure you can probably catch one there.
I hate that godforsaken body of water.
man, that lake's so much fun. You're crazy. You're the only. I bet you. We can ask our audience. I bet you're the only person in here that doesn't like Lake Norman.
I know, man.
I could name 2 or 3 others that don't care for it a lot of the time.
Norman's a good place, man. I mean, Norman's not my favorite lake, really. Really
What's your
isn't.
favorite lake then?
My favorite lake would probably be.
Bugs.
I like Bugs Island. I won a lot of money at Bugs Island, and I love Wiley. I won a lot of money at Lake Wiley. But if it's talking about just lakes that I've been to, I mean, I like a lot of them lakes up north. They're fun. You really catch them up there. But I love Wiley and I love Bugs probably.
Has Bugs been hurt lately?
Huh? What'd he say?
Oh my God.
Hammer, you need to get on here and put a little heart on that comment.
My sister's
I don't even know how to
looking.
do that.
My sister's
I'll show
looking
you.
for
I'm the tech guy.
Who said that? Oh.
She ain't bad except for that unibrow. Oh my gosh. That's funny right there.
I'm taking.
Good stuff.
I'm taking. I'm not looking for no. I'm not
Good
looking for no wife.
stuff. Oh, what's the matter? You afraid she's watching now?
She probably is watching.
I'm a wizard on that one.
Oh, God.
I wish baseball would get started back too. I'll claim the Braves with a blowing 9-point leads.
Last time I checked, they don't have points in baseball.
You're right.
They're runs.
They're called runs. I should know that.
You used to play a little bit in your day, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, well.
We threw some baseball out here the other day.
We sure did, and almost everybody died.
Shane was hurting for 2 days.
I'm too old for
My
that
truck
mess.
almost took a beating.
That was
Yeah.
because you were the one defending it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I don't play
exactly.
baseball. Hit a golf ball, sure.
The
Play
lure,
baseball,
the
no.
lure for the 5 fish limit for everybody here, I would say, I know for Lineberger or me, it would be a jig probably.
Yeah.
I'm on that bandwagon too.
Yeah.
So that's 3 against how many? 5.
You can take a shooter jig and do things. You can do lots of different things with it and catch fish pretty much all the time.
So what's yours, David? We know the 3 of ours is all jig. What's yours? I know it's not a jig.
Well, you know what's funny is over the last 2 years, it's becoming more and more a jig. Before that, I'd say probably crankbait, swim bait, something of that nature.
I mean, it's hard to fish a jig, beat a jig. I mean, you can fish,
You
it,
can fish
deep,
it deep.
You can fish it shallow. You can fish suspended fish. You can just,
anywhere, anything, in the grass, in the rocks,
That's
in the
right.
brush piles.
It's just hard to beat that. It's so versatile. But every now and then you have to break out the fairy wand. That's a Norman.
I'll lose.
You can lose, no doubt. But
I mean, that's
Not
fine.
necessarily.
I'll sling the upside down one as long as the crank
Norman
is on the correct side.
Norman 15, 20 years ago, you definitely didn't need
Left-handed.
nothing but a jig. But Norman's got to where now you've had to change up a little bit. Sometimes you can't always just use a jig.
That's
when
right.
tournaments.
That's right.
You have to pick up your wife's rod sometimes.
You're right.
So I got 4 of them.
I
Wife's
think
rods.
I got four myself.
All right, so here we go. We're going to set up which side of your spinning reel do you reel with?
Of course, the normal side. I'm not like him.
Oh, hold on now.
Which is the normal side?
Which?
This side.
You reel with
Okay.
your right hand?
Yes, sir.
See there? So you're not like who?
He
You're
reels
not
with his
like
right.
who?
I'm the one that reels with the left hand.
No, I'm just kidding. I really.
See there? You so backward. You
I
don't-
know.
you
I
don't
was just
know
trying.
which-
I was
you
just
don't
trying to
know
get
which
you.
hand
I was
you're
just trying to get you. I was trying to be on your side for once. So.
Oh, okay. I appreciate that.
Yeah, but no.
He's trying to gain those brownie points for when you're in the boat with me.
That's right, Scott. Left side is normal.
That's
No, it's
exactly
not.
right.
No, all right, all right.
Left hand, Matt Queen, the expert,
Here's the deal.
Matt Queen.
Here's the deal for all you people out here watching this. I know there are some exceptions to left-handed people, but which hand do you reel your baitcaster with?
A baitcaster ain't a spinning reel though.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it is. It does
Reeling
matter
is
because
reeling.
you hold the rod with your right hand. That because it's not like a baitcaster. Baitcaster it's a whole different deal. You agree?
I agree, for sure.
You know what I'm saying, right?
I think both of you are drunk.
I'm definitely not that.
Sir, I'm the spinning reel king of
You heard
North
it here
Carolina.
first. Heard it here first. Everybody thinks he fishes.
I'm really not.
You
That's,
throw a jig on a spinning reel?
I don't. I'm not.
He says everybody gives him a
Norman's
hard time.
Norman's
about his
usually
rod
where I
being too
throw a
limber.
spinning reel a lot. I throw a spinning reel a lot on Norman. That's about it. Roger's a lot better for spinning reel than I am.
All right, here we're getting ready to get a scientific explanation from Scott Simpson.
Uh-oh.
It's all based on center of gravity. Y'all don't read for a little while. I might be the only one that understands this.
Scott, it's over everybody else's head except for Brandon's and mine. And the only reason why I say Brandon counts is because he's a nerd.
Hold all reels in
You
the
tell.
right hand.
There you go, Russ.
That's my dad.
There you
Does
go,
your dad?
Russ.
Does your dad reel with left-handed baitcasters?
My father's the only person that I know personally that it writes right-handed, does everything else right-handed, but fishes backwards.
Oh no. I
He
don't
fishes
know.
backwards, flat backwards.
Listen here. I don't know if Reed McGinn is still on here or not.
Reed does the same thing.
Dude, Reed. Okay, so I've known Reed for a real long time. Let's see if I can get all this right. Reed is right-handed. All right, but he writes left-handed, throws a football left-handed, throws a baseball right-handed, plays basketball right-handed, and fishes right-handed. But he does. How in the world do you throw a football left-handed and throw a baseball right-handed?
What?
See what your daddy put.
The real deal with the spinning reel though, you're casting with your right hand.
You are for sure.
That if you're right-handed, if you're left-handed, you're gonna cast with your left hand. If you're right-handed, you're gonna cast with your right hand. So if you cast with your right hand, if you do it like Shane does it, you got to switch the rod over to the other hand.
Yep.
So naturally, you're gonna throw it with your right hand and keep it in your right hand while you work it.
Okay, that's true. But back to my bait caster. When you throw a bait caster, do you throw it left-handed?
No.
No, I throw it right-handed.
And then switch hands.
I do that with the bait.
My point made.
It's still.
There's just something about a bait caster.
It's just different.
It's
It's just totally different.
I can't do it. I've even tried to like buy a left-handed reel to flip with.
Yeah.
And I cannot.
I can
do
flip
it.
with a left-handed reel. It's just feels so awkward though. It just don't feel right.
It's fine until I go to set the hook. When I set the hook, it
feels like the rod's rolling over your hand or
I
something.
swear it on my bait casters. It's almost like
I can set the hook. It's getting the reeling thing going. It's like
you doing this with the rod instead of your hand.
yeah, I can't.
You look like that guy at the hot hole with the spinning reel flipped upside down, reeling like this.
That's the way I have to fish with your
Old
spinning
Dover
rods.
must fish it backwards too.
Well, Dover's backwards. Period.
Oh, look at his pants.
Come on, Dover. Dover. They was hitting on you, Dover, before we come on. They said they put them little, what is them things you got on this thing? Little rhinestones on that belt to match your pants. Now, what did that mean?
Now we talking about Dover here. Or we talking
about
Johnson?
Dover. Oh, Johnson definitely.
Johnson got some shiny jeans too.
Johnson's still rocking affliction shirts.
I seen a thing on Facebook that had a guy wearing them that says if your man wears these, what do they call them? What do they call them jeans?
Shiny jeans, affliction.
No, what do they call them jeans?
Skinny jeans.
No.
I don't know what they're called.
Whatever.
Well, you talking
You know
about
what
the wrong guys about fashion.
If your boyfriend wears them jeans, you don't have a boyfriend, you have a girlfriend. So that's pretty much how I look at that.
What is that store called? Now I'm gonna be.
What store?
Designer jeans.
No, that's not what they're called.
What
Something else. What are they called? What's the name of that store?
Buckle.
Buckle. There you go.
That's even out of my
Duluth.
That's what I have to wear, Queen. That's what
Queen wears Depends.
Depends on which day of the week it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Depending on if they was in the dirty hamper or not.
Gosh.
Wow.
See there? Three of you's the same as Shane.
And he's backwards
See?
too. And I'll say it to his face.
Nope. You guys are just all messed up in the noggin.
Whatever. Thrift can't fish.
How about that? Mark Beck says he sets the hook bass fishing to the right and to the left for carp fishing.
That's weird.
Good
Every
Lord.
time I've been carp fishing, you just let them stretch it out there and you just
That's
wind
right.
them in.
You just whack them. Right back like you're trying to hit it 400 feet and
That's
swing
right.
on him.
That's why you got to use mono.
What hand do you use with a cane pole?
Both of them.
Well, boys, I'm ready to get in this pizza.
I'm ready to eat too.
Yeah.
We're up on.
We about had
an hour,
enough
20
fun.
minutes. All right,
How
so
long?
We're
Hour
only
and
hour
20
20
minutes.
minutes.
Oh,
in.
that's not too bad.
That's not
The biggest crowd y'all have ever had.
that's right.
Cause of the legends.
That's
I
right.
think it's because of that belt sitting right there.
It is.
That's got something to do with it.
No, they all wanted to see the trash talking.
No,
on
everybody
here
wants to
tonight.
wear that belt.
Yeah.
My kids, for y'all that are just tuning in, my kids and wife made that today.
We ain't gonna tell you what we told him to put on the belt, and he said he hated to tell his kid how to spell that.
Yeah.
So he put that other on
This is
it,
kid friendly.
and he put SBSC. And
SBCF.
what'd you tell your kid it said? Meant?
Somebody can't fish.
There you go. I thought if David wins, it's gonna be stupid. Can't fish.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, when this is all over, there's a spot on the back. You got to sign it and date
Yep.
it.
Oh,
And then what we're gonna do is whoever wins, somebody else gets to
Block Kyle Wisn't.
it's done right now. I figured out how to do it. Goodbye, sir. Thanks for watching.
oh gosh. Anyway, where I was going before we was interrupted there. The next week, whoever wins, gets to obviously carry the belt. But
You got to return it for the next one.
somebody the following week can challenge you to take that precious piece
I like
of jewelry.
it. I like the
Oh,
idea.
man.
I like the idea. If we go to Norman, I'll just let
yourself.
you sign it. You don't even have to come, sir.
What?
If we go to, if Norman's drawn out, you won't even have to. You can just sign it over and just be done. We save a day.
No, the winner's got to sign it. I'll be there to take my beating and take a chance at signing my name to the back of it. Wouldn't that be a story? Wouldn't that be a classic like underdog
No,
story?
I'm gonna tell you if we go to Norman, I'm gonna tell you who's really gonna win this tournament. Lineberger. Because you're going to be bribing him all day for holes. I can see it now. Here, Lineberger, here's 50.
Yeah.
Where we go?
I could be bribed.
Yeah, I know.
Absolutely.
That's a problem.
I'm fixing to go
That's
on the
a
road.
problem.
I could
Well-
be bribed. I need gas money.
You put the lake in there, sir.
Look here. Lineberger can be bribed for one peanut butter sandwich
Let
at
me
a
tell you
time.
something. A bag of beef jerky, and I can get him to do anything I want him to do.
I don't know about that. They don't put gas in the boot.
I don't know. Old Trapper.
Old Trapper's pretty good.
Teriyaki.
Hey, every time me and Brandon go fishing, this ain't no joke. There's a bag of Old Trapper comes with him every single
And
time.
it's empty every time
when
we
we
get
get
off the
done,
lake.
it's gone.
I'm surprised y'all even
Gone.
make it through the first hour.
We're usually catching them in the
I'm gonna
first
keep that
hour.
in the back of my memory bank. I might need to
It's
find
not,
some old trap.
after about 12 o'clock is when it starts. If we ain't got them by 12, we're eating groceries.
Yeah, might as well.
All right, well we'll get the update. Y'all can give the update next week what day it'll be.
Yeah.
No, I tell you what. Next week, let's do this. Next week on Monday.
Well, Monday's Memorial Day. You
Yeah,
gonna be
I
here on
don't
Monday?
think y'all gonna do Monday.
I forgot about that.
And you can't do Tuesday because that's stepping on somebody else. I believe y'all just gonna have to take the week off
Maybe
next
we'll
week.
just take the next week off.
Oh man, just keep everybody in suspense.
Well, it kind of.
Do we want to take the week off, or do we want to shift days?
How can everybody come to blast off and weigh in if you don't tell them when it is?
Derek Lilly, stay away from Brandon's trail mix. That's one of the best stories I got. Oh man,
He uses that to divert fishermen.
poor Derek Lilly.
Cal, what are we going to do next week? I hadn't really thought about that.
I don't know.
You're not coming in here Memorial Day.
No, you're probably going to be closed, aren't you?
I don't know.
Knowing you'll be fishing.
I mean,
You'll be fishing the mud lines.
Oh yeah,
That's what it'd be doing,
question.
won't it?
Absolutely.
Oh, of
Yeah,
course.
I'm not. I mean,
Memorial Day, with all the boat traffic.
I'm not going.
You
No,
sure?
he'll fish. I
Oh, I'm
promise
not
he'd
afraid.
fish.
I
He ain't scared.
get right in there with them.
Who's coming to watch 1v1?
You know what?
I don't think anybody is, Joey. I think
That's a good question. I mean, we could draw this live, and then we might get some Elite Series fans following you
Well, that's
around.
kind of what I was going to do next week was draw it live next week, but I mean,
we could, Shane. You could just go live and draw it. We don't have to be here and do that.
but that takes the fun out
No,
of it.
you will have to go live and draw it.
You're right.
Because he wouldn't know how to turn it on.
You're right. No,
You're
I'm sorry, my
crazy.
we'll figure out a way to get this out there. Although it would be fun if some of the local pros jumped in on this challenge, 1v1 challenge. Open it up for
Well, then no, we're going like he said, whoever wins the belt, then they're gonna get challenged by
Joey,
somebody else.
don't worry. Shane and I'll be switching off. We both got access to the Rusty Hooks Live Facebook. We'll be switching off. I'll put all Hamrick's holes online so everybody can see him.
Oh, Hamrick won't be going to. I can beat him without even cranking the big motor up.
I wouldn't do that to you.
I know you wouldn't. That's why I picked you, sir.
Yeah, I got way too many of them out here. I know how hard it is to find them. I wouldn't just give them away.
All right, so it's set.
All right.
It's on.
Next week we will reveal where we're going, and we're fishing next week. Looks like Wednesday, I believe it is. Right?
We'll wait and see. I mean, it's gonna be terrible weather. We don't
Hang
want
on
to
a
go.
second.
You can't be running the
I
camera.
do have to make sure that work does not. I mean, and this is no joke. I
You
got
work?
Thursday, Wednesday, the 27th. That may work into my schedule.
It may work into his busy schedule.
No,
Well, he's got
we
his
got bids
dad's
to
business.
get out
I
next
know,
week.
I
I
understand.
got to help, and I got to be here for.
Okay.
So that's
Hey, you need to let him work. That's what's going to fund your trophy.
Oh, listen, he funded half of this today.
Let's
already.
don't talk about that. That's let's just don't get. Guess let's don't go there.
Hamrick bought pizza tonight. That's what it was.
Yeah, I bought the pizza.
Yeah, appreciate that, Hammer.
Yes, thank you, sir.
You might get a piece of it.
All right, let's end this thing. I'm starving.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, Rusty Hooks Live. Where our what is it?
Look into the
I've,
camera.
I've been off for a week. I'm sorry.
You said it online last year. We'll start over.
I did, I guess. Rusty Hooks Live, where our hooks may be rusty, but our points are always sharp. Good night.
Thanks for tuning in. Catch us next. Well, we'll be on something next week. Check our Facebook page, and we'll let you know what's going on next week.
Hamrick, we're not going yet, buddy.
I'm good.
Hamrick's
Get me
thirsty.
a drink.
And we'll let you know what's going down with the 1v1 live. Rusty Hooks Live.
It'll be on Rusty Hooks Live.
The champ.
The champ. All right, guys. Good night.